Hi, and welcome to the Word of the Week. This week's word is insecurities. Insecurities was requested by Gina Barnhart. Now, insecurities by definition means that you're not confident, you're not sure. If you're insecure, you're not sure. It also means that you can be beset by fear and anxiety. And this is something that we have all experienced, and most of us will experience for the rest of our lives in varying degrees. Now, I know for myself, I had a lot of insecurity prior to doing martial arts. And when I was a kid, I started because I was getting beat up. So of course I felt very insecure about my abilities to defend myself. Later in life, when I came back to martial arts, I had a lot of insecurities. I had a lot of performance anxiety, basically. So I felt like I wasn't able to stand on my own. And there were a lot of reasons, and I'm not going to get into why I felt that way. It's just that I did. And through my practice of martial arts, I was able to beat those demons and become a more confident and secure person. And what we find out is that there's so many people that are telling you things, or we're being bombarded with images that make us feel insecure about ourselves. And the bottom line is this: for most people, insecurity is simply the fact that the way we think and feel about ourselves does not mesh with the way we want others or believe others think or feel about us. So, we're all beset by these things, and we've all been told things by people that have hurt our confidence. So we're allowing others to dictate how we feel about ourselves. We feel insecure about our attractiveness because we don't measure up to some standard that Hollywood has set for us. We feel insecure about our abilities because we can't do something as well as somebody else. But the bottom line is that's really not important. See, as a coach, when I'm teaching, I want people to fail. And I'm not saying that I want you to fail miserably. I want you to fail. I want you to do something that you can't do right now, because that is the only way that you improve. You find things you can't do, then you learn to do them, you've made improvement. But you'll never know unless you fail. So failing at a task does not make you a failure. And unfortunately, most of us are afraid because we think that if we don't rise to a certain level of expectation, no matter in what form that may be, if we don't rise to this expectation that someone else may or may not have, that it reflects on who we are as a person. And the more self-aware you become, the more conscious you are of you and the wonders of you and your place in the universe, then the less that really matters. There are people I know that think I'm wonderful and great. There are people out there that don't really care for me and think I'm an idiot. And you know what? It doesn't matter to me, really. I know how I feel about myself. I know the work I've done. I know the work that I still need to do. So I am a work in progress. So as we move forward, as I move forward, I cannot allow myself and my beliefs and my convictions to be affected by the way I think others are going to interpret me, or that I'm not living up to someone else's expectations. It's my life. I need to live my life. It's your life. You need to be the person that you want to be. Don't worry about what others say. Don't worry about what others think. Be secure in the fact that you are you. And if you're doing the best job that you can do, then you're being successful. Even if you don't achieve everything the way you think it should be done, as long as you're moving forward, you're making progress. So don't allow insecurities in life to hold you back. Don't be afraid of taking those risks. Don't be afraid of stumbling. It's not a failure if you get back up and keep moving. So I hope that you really will take this to heart. Think about who you are. Be happy with who you are. Love who you are. And others will either see that and appreciate it, and those are going to be your true friends, or they're not, and who really cares what they think anyway. All right, so I hope that you enjoyed this week's lesson, and hope to see you next week.